welcome back to another Up to Summit video. Today I'm out by myself again, only my third ever solo wild camp, so should be pretty interesting. Lovely weather at the moment, look at that blue sky, but as you can tell I'm wearing a fleece. It is a bit nippy, it's about 10 degrees, probably will get down to like 2 degrees where I'm sleeping tonight. Today I'm in the Yorkshire Dales. I'm going to be camping around, I think 600 metres up. I'm starting off the walk with just a lovely, I think about 2 miles along this river. And I'm going to camp somewhere up on top of there, I believe. There is a tarn up there. Honestly, I've been going like, what, 5-10 minutes. It's amazing, you forget just how peaceful it is coming by yourself. All I've got is the gentle trickle of the river and the noise of the birds. And just this amazing scenery, literally everywhere. That being said though, I absolutely love being by myself when it's light and you're just walking. But when it gets to night time, I do get a bit nervous. I feel like it's kind of normal. It is only my third time, but it's one of those things, I feel like the more you do it, the more I get used to it. Like, what have I got to be afraid of? I'm in the middle of nowhere. What really is the chance something bad's gonna happen? Unless I inflict it on myself by doing something stupid. Honestly, this is just lovely, absolutely lovely. So on the map it was marked that there's a waterfall here, but as you can see, nothing at all, fully dried up. I don't know about anyone else, but my memory is so bad. And like I get, say 30-40 minutes into walk and I'm sat there thinking, did I lock the car? Didn't I lock the car? But it's too late to go back now, so hopefully I did. I'm pretty sure I did. That's pretty interesting, the way the water's just kind of breaking through the rock. You've got these little platforms in the middle of it. If it was summer and warm, I'd be sliding down that like a water slide. Honestly, I feel like the Yorkshire Dales, it's kind of underrated because, well, especially for me, it's only like half an hour extra driving to get to the edge of the Lake District. So often I'm just like, yeah, I'll just do that. And yeah, the Lake District is better, but like, look at this, it's not exactly bad, is it? Lovely valley I'm in right now. Nice little cascade coming down there as well. Honestly, if I had the time, I'd maybe even consider getting in that now because I'm kind of warm, but I've got like 2 hours till sunset. But I reckon you could have a swim in that. You can see here how the river has carved out all these holes. I love the sound, just that gentle trickle of a river. I could listen to it all night. I tell you what, I'm warm now that sun's out and I'm not even climbing. I'll be heading over this lovely bridge though. Look at that. Just so peaceful. Just a lovely view, isn't it? I've had to take my jacket off because I'm so warm. It's probably only like 10 degrees, but when you're carrying a heavy rucksack, it definitely does get warm. It's saying, except for access. Who is getting a car up this? Like, if you can get a car up here, and that is just impressive, to be honest. We're finally starting to climb up now. Already I'm a bit out of breath, getting very sweaty. Lovely views though. If I keep going up here, my calves are absolutely burning like mad. But I've just got kind of one big climb up, about 400 metres, 450 metres, and then that's it, just flat along the tops pretty much, and then back down at morning. Definitely climbing up now and starting to get some pretty nice views. Come all the way from the river down in the valley. So I've just got a tiny bit of flatness now. Then I've got the push to the top, which is longer than what I've just done and equally as steep, so definitely going to be tired by the time I get up there. There is a valley down here with a little stream in, but it's just too hard to see. You can see it just up there. There you go, that's the best view. You're going to get that stream down there. Pretty nice though. Right, let's see if we can get up here and get to our camping spot before the sun goes in. This hill, I mean, it's fairly steep, it's nothing crazy, but tiring me out. There you go, that's what I've come up and that's what I've got to go up. Look at the clouds, they've got such an interesting look about them today, aren't they? You get it when it goes like this and it's like loads of little clouds making up like a white collage in the sky. It's muddy going up this section. I'm hoping it's not like this on the tops, otherwise I'm going to have a pretty soggy tent. I don't know if that's a mole, maybe. Looks like a mole, it's absolutely tiny, look at it, compared to my finger. I'm not sure what else it'd be, it looks too small to be a mouse or a rat. One thing you need to be careful of in this area is the shake holes, which is basically these depressions in the ground. They can be pretty dangerous though, because sometimes it might just be like a pothole down into a cave. You might drop like 50 meters, but as long as you're looking where you're going, not walking in the snow or the dark or anything silly, pretty easy to avoid. Just stick on the paths. Also, there's a trig point over there, pretty sure it's called Horsehead. It's a fell, however, so I'm going left, but I'm gonna go get this ticked off and then head somewhere in that direction all the way over there. It is muddy as anything up here. Wow, hoping it's not all like this. It's been a good, you know, half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour since I've had that sun. And to come up here and just get in my face, it's just lovely, it really is. Look at that, just amazing. And I love days like this, pretty cold, nice and crisp, and you just get the sun out. It's just lovely, perfect for walking. Could be a little chilly for camping, we'll see. Wow, that is just lovely. I think penny against that one there, but I'm thinking I might as well head up to that trig point there. What a view that is, just an incredible view, isn't it? Honestly, you can just see the silhouettes in the mountains. It just looks so good, doesn't it? There better be an easy way over this wall because I'm on the wrong side of it. Otherwise that is just going to be very, very inconvenient. You've got to be kidding me. There's no easy way over this. So the summit is just there. And it looks really nice, doesn't it? There's no easy way over. I'll have a look about and see if I can find a way I can get over without damaging the wall. Here might work, it's not too bad. Right, I'm going to be extra careful because I really don't want to damage the wall. I'm going to have to like knee crawl. Oh. That is not easy to jump off a wall like that and you've got a huge backpack on your back. Definitely a strain on the legs. But we've made it over into the sun. And I don't know what it is, this trig point though, it just looks really nice. It's just a really nice view from it. Look at that. Just lovely, isn't it? Tap it. Pretty sure it's called Horsehead. Probably around 600 metres, just over maybe. What a lovely evening it is though. I think that's Ingleborough in the very distance if you can make it out. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Let's try not to get really wet going for any of this because it looks like we're going to have some boggy ground as long as I don't go knee deep in anything. I'm so glad I got up before the sun went in though, because that is just picture perfect, absolutely lovely. There you go, that's a reasonable sized depression in the ground, a shake hole. There we go, we've made it back to where we turned off, so a nice little detour with that. That's a pretty big sized thistle. That's it compared to my foot. Just the yellow orange of the sun and the silhouettes of the mountain, it's just perfect. Now the sun's starting to go down though, and I'm about 2,000 feet up. It definitely is starting to get a bit chilly. So I just popped my fleece on. I've got a couple of extra layers up when I get to camp, so hopefully I won't be too cold. But this wet ground is not looking ideal for camping at all. I've just looked and I have a fair old walk along here, along this flat bit to get over to near the tarn and the fell that I'm going to go to. So it looks like I probably will be walking into the dark, because as you can see the sun's definitely getting low in the sky, isn't it? I'm looking over in the distance and I'm starting to feel a little bit uneasy about this. It's already pretty wet here. Over there, some of it looks like serious bog, but you can see just down there, it could be pretty bad. Sun's very close to disappearing over the hills now, and it's boggy. And there's a fence here, which I don't know I'm going to get over. I'm hoping that's a stile I can see. But I reckon I've still got a good few miles before I get to my camping spot. But yeah, it's like caged off is this bit. There's the stile, luckily, so we can get over here. Look at this. Oh wow, oh god. This is pretty wet here. Not the easiest stile, quite thin. Fit my feet on this. Oh, I'm falling off. Look at that though. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Such a thin stile. But look at this place we've got to negotiate through. It's like a different planet almost. Gonna be like going through like these mini natural bunkers. I'll be really glad when I get to the other side of this. Like, look at this place. Total minefield, just littered with bogs, puddles, waiting to catch you out. Oh, how deep is this? Please don't be deep. Please don't sink, please don't sink. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. I might try to loop around the other way. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm getting like stuck in this. It's really sticky. Right, let's try loop round and try to do it quickly as well. Maybe it's best to stay on the tops. Maybe that is the course of action. Or someone else's foot's here, that's always a good sign. Pulling myself up. I think I've maybe found a little bit of a path coming through here. The sun just seems to get more orange every time I look at it. Just beautiful. This is just such a weird terrain. I've had like one or two places like this before. I've just gone pretty deep in, up to there, maybe a bit higher actually, just in there. Honestly, with stuff like this, if you just take it steady, check your footing when you're going, and as long as you've got waterproof boots, you should be fine. I've not got wet feet and I've been in a bit of a rush, so it's not that bad. Here we go, the stile, which hopefully marks the end of this weird bog. Let's get out of this and hopefully onto some dry stuff. Just look at that. That is just incredible. What a view though. Absolutely cracking. That's why I love camping, just coming and catching sunsets like that. Can't beat it. It's definitely wet. Like, I don't know how deep this is. Hopefully not very deep. Oh, it is. It's pretty deep. My pants are gonna get drenched. So thankful for my waterproof boots in a situation like this. Honestly, so nice just to be out by myself in the middle of nowhere, just no one about at all. Just a shame there's so many bogs up here. Could definitely just pitch next to this wall, but I want to make a bit more ground so I have a bit less to do tomorrow. But even over here is just like, it looks like not even real. It looks such a funny colour. Right, let's make a move. I've even been trying to jog at points because it's not going to be long before it's dark and I'll have to get a head torch on. The sun has officially disappeared, but it'll stay a bit light for a fair bit longer. But from now on, it's definitely going to start to get a bit darker. Look at the sky over there, that's the opposite direction to which the sun is setting. Beautiful. The clouds up there just look so nice, just all being lit up orange. Absolutely beautiful. But I need to stop looking at that and get over here. Bit of jogging though, and I'll catch up a bit of time. Just look at the sky there, it is so orange. Wow, that is just crazy. Right, we're going to be extra careful here, but that right there could Yeah, pretty bad shake hole. You can see it's got rock in it. Could just be a big hole down into a cave down there, so we're going to stay well back from that. But hazards like that are exactly why we don't need to be walking around in the dark up here for too long. So the sooner we get to our camping spot and find somewhere to pitch, the better. What a strange area this is. It's like there's little ponds or lakes that are just dried up bog. Don't know if it looks good on the camera, but like you can literally see the sky through that puddle or pond. Just look at that. Wow. But every time I look at that, it looks amazing, but it's also a sharp reminder it's going to be dark soon. I'm going to have to get a head torch on. It looks like I'm going to be walking into the dark, which I'm a bit nervous about, being by myself. Not the biggest fan at dark. Big obstacles like this are not making my life any easier. I think people have maybe gone up here and then cut back over the wall, so I think I'll do that because that is pretty big and looks pretty deep. I don't know if you can see it, the path comes along here and it probably would have been along there, but I think it's just sunk into the bog and been eaten by it. That time is pretty big down there, but we'll carry on. Doesn't look like there's any good spots around that. It's weird how when it's daylight I'm just completely relaxed, having a really nice time. It gets to even like this kind of light level and I feel just a bit on edge. I did say I'm a bit like nervous of solo wild camping, so I guess this is all good practice, isn't it? So weird is this though, like just absolutely huge bogs. Can't tell if they're dry or wet, but I'm not going to be going to find out. Have you ever seen such an orange sky? That is just insane. I'm going to have to take my bag off to fit through this gate. The wall's like pushed out a bit and I literally cannot fit through. I just know I got stuck in it. Just had to carry that over literally on my head because it would not fit through. Looks like there's a bit of a summit up there. I might go have a look at it. Right, so I'm pretty sure this is Burke's Fell and it is wet here, I can't lie. But at least we've made it to this summit. That could be the town over there, so literally anywhere from here now to camp. And I will take it. A bit later than planned, but definitely made worth it with their incredible views. Wow. Right, I've got the head torch on now, just to be safe. I can still kind of see, but it just gives me a little bit more visibility, so I might as well do it. It's definitely wet about here, so head torch is needed. Still very orange sky over there though. Definitely not a fan of walking as it's getting dark. Feel just a bit on edge, to be honest. That's the tarn on there. I don't want to go down there, waste time, it'd be completely dark, but I could probably just squeeze it in here maybe. I'll go have a quick look and see if anything looks obvious down here. Praying it's not boggy because it's getting dark. Definitely a bit nervy, but I've got to get across here safely is the main thing. I'm breaking all my rules in regards to shake holes. It's dark, I'm off the path. At least I've got my head torch on, I'm just taking it nice and steady. Just keeping an eye out for any. Really, I'm banking on a spot over here though, because I do not want to have to walk all the way back across there, because it's not the best going over here. Picked up the path at least, that makes me feel a bit less worried, because at least I'm on the path. Just need a pitch spot somewhere down here though. If you listen to that, it is just wet as anything down here. Wet as anything. You know what, actually, here feels kind of firm. Grass a bit wet, but I think that's just you. But here looks pretty perfect, it looks fairly flat. Right next to there, tiny bit of light left. Let's get my tent up and then have some grub, eh? There we go, I've got that up pretty quickly. Still a tiny bit of light left, not much though. I think it's also like one of the best I've maybe ever had it up. Just really nice soft ground around here, which just makes it so easy. If you look inside, look how taut that is for once. Really taut, if anything it's a bit too taut, but it'll do. I've got plenty of space in here because I've pitched it well. Right, so it's pretty much fully dark now, but I'm going to get some food on. I don't know what time it is, let me check. 5:15, that's it. It's fully dark. It's probably really bad recording because like the GoPro shadow gets in the way and I'm trying not to burn it, but yeah, it's just some bolognese. So we've got bacon, meat, carrots, maybe some onions in there, so that should be pretty nice. Thanks to my mum for giving me it. Now I'm just going to chuck it in some wraps. Put my down jacket on because it's starting to get a bit nippy. I don't know how cold it actually is, but I imagine it's like 4 degrees, something like that. But I've got my food here. Now I'm just going to stick it in some wraps and it should be really nice. It smells nice. That was really enjoyable with that. Just eating, I had about 7 wraps of it, didn't even use a fork or a spoon, just literally spoonfuled it all out with the wraps. It was really nice. So it's about 9 o'clock now. One thing I've noticed, I've been obviously laid in the tent for like a good 4 hours or so now, but I've noticed there's just a few droplets have come in on the inner, which I've not noticed before. It's nothing major, I don't know if you can make them out or not, but for once I've managed to get the tent up really nice. I've got loads of headroom in here. You know, it's a bit of a chilly one, and the tent has a little bit of ice on it, definitely down here. Look at that ice. Got my bloody shorts on as well, because I zipped off my trousers because they're a bit wet. Look at that at the front. It's icy. I don't think the tarn's frozen over, has it? No, the tarn is not frozen. Right, this is going to be an attempt at the world's quickest hot chocolate, because it is chilly, I can't lie. I think I probably filled this up a bit too high, so hopefully I don't spill it. Oh, that is absolutely delicious. It's freezing cold outside, but just having that is such a treat. Wow. Oh, it's just warming up my insides and it's just lovely. Right, so it's about 10 o'clock, so I'm probably going to get to bed. Hoping not too much water comes through in the night, and hopefully I don't freeze overnight. Now I'm in my sleeping bag and on my sleeping mat, I don't feel too bad, to be honest. But I'll catch you in the morning. Good night. So it's just after 6:30. Got a little bit of a sunrise. It's about 7:15 now. I've had a reasonable sleep. I went to sleep at 10, so a bit of an on and off sleep. I probably woke up every couple of hours, but not too bad for a camping sleep, I don't think. So I'm just going to sit here now, enjoy my breakfast. I've just got a little bit of brioche. I'm just going to watch the sunrise. And also I've just remembered, I'm pretty sure I didn't have my Mars bar last night, so I've got that as a special treat in the morning. But as you can see, it is definitely starting to get a bit light now. You can see the lake or the tarn. Don't think I'm going to be getting in there because that will be absolutely freezing. There you go, 7 o'clock. Up and out of the tent. It's a bit nippy. Still got my shorts on. Look at that though. That's just lovely, isn't it? What a beautiful morning it is. Absolutely amazing. So this is my pitch spot, which is pretty nice, I think. My tent looks a bit messed up from the back, I can't lie. And the path's literally just here, so it's not far off the path. I came from up there last night. Look at that though. There I am, just there. Not a bad little tarn at all, really, is it? I don't know how deep it is. I don't think I'll be trying it out today. I imagine it's deep enough to swim in. What a cracking morning. Absolutely beautiful. It's even red all the way over there. Definitely room for a few tents in this area, and there could be other spots around the edge, but I just came here because I were in a bit of a rush. Let's go up here and see if we can catch this sunrise. I just realised that is all I can see, I think. I don't know if that's like a big cloud along the bottom. Honestly, what a lovely morning. It's not even that cold now I'm up. It's just really nice. Might as well get a quick coffee while the sun rises. I have to be the only person that could come to make a coffee a little bit away from my tent, and I managed to forget the coffee, so I've got to go all the way back to get it. Which it's not that far, but it's still a little bit of a walk. What a lovely morning it is though. I just love these mornings, and now I'm up and about, not even cold in the slightest. Look at that though. Perfect. Absolutely lovely. Lovely. Perfect way to start the day. Literally no better way to start a day than a coffee and a sunrise. Well, the sun is officially up now and it is just lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. I've got one more summit I'm just going to head to, so I might head up back onto the path up there and then go get that ticked off, and then it's time to go down. Look at that though. Perfect morning, it really is. Sun's fully up now. Looks absolutely amazing. Just looking about. Now the sun's hitting all the hills. What a lovely spot. Honestly, what a spot. It is just so nice, especially now the sun's up. There you go, all cleared up. Obviously no trace, no case. I've made sure I've cleared up all my rubbish, not left anything. Sun's just gone behind a cloud, but I'm gonna head back up there, follow a path along, and then tick off another summit while I'm here. Honestly though, if it were a bit warmer, that water does kind of look inviting. I mean, it's a bit on the brown side, but it still looks quite nice, doesn't it? Anyway, let's get moving. There you go, pretty good view of the tarn now. I were camped just on this edge here. Lovely spot. It's an interesting shape, tarn. It's like such a strange shape. It's got like 3 different bits sticking out. Is that a tiny bit of a cloud inversion I can see in the distance? I'm almost just a tiny bit too far away from it, aren't I? Like there is maybe a bit over there, but definitely in that bit over there. Honestly, this is my favourite bit about wild camping. It's the morning. There's no one really out. It is just so peaceful. Even more so when you've come solo wild camping. But it is just so nice and relaxing, especially as I've had not too bad a sleep either. It's just like perfect right now. I think what's making it even better is the fact that before there's these little pulley bits on my bag. I think I'm maybe pulling them a bit too hard and like bending the top of the frame, and it will make this horrible squeaking noise. But I've kind of let them be a bit looser, no squeaking, and it's like something that's been bugging me for the last couple of times that I've come out. So I'm really glad I've sorted that. Lets me just enjoy the peace and quiet. So I'm going to take a left up here, but you can see definitely a little bit of a cloud inversion just down there, but it's a bit far away to really appreciate it. Oh yeah, that is nice. There we go. Look at that. Got the cloud in the valleys, sun in the sky. Absolutely beautiful. You could pitch a tent here, to be honest. Right on the summit. Look at that though, for a beautiful view behind. So if I'd have come straight from the tarn and not gone to the top, I would have come along this path. But I just wanted to do that. I had an extra top and I thought it was worth it. Got some nice views. That's quite nice, looking down there into the valley. It's a lovely little valley, is this, to be honest. Can't complain about the weather though. It's been such nice weather. Sunny, little bits of cloud about, but still been nice temperature, to be honest, for walking. Maybe a tiny bit chilly in the night, but it didn't cause me any issues. I got in my sleeping bag and I was completely fine. I didn't even need to dip my sleeping bag fully up, so I could definitely go a bit colder than that. These rocks, they're like wet and they're just like ice, like they're a bit slanted as well. Literally like walking down ice. It's going to be pretty slow going down here. That's strange. It's like a little house over there. And it's not like as ruined as that one. It's got like a chimney. There you go, you can see it better now. I think that's worth a 10-minute detour for a little exploration, see what it is. It's weird because it's so wet everywhere, but the streams seem to all be dried up. How does that make any sense? What an interesting little building this is though. Wonder what it's used for. Yeah, so it's just abandoned. It's full of mud or some sort of animal feed. Looks like some animals might live in it. Oh wait, it's got a notice on it. If I can get over all this poo. Oh, that is horrible. Oh no. The things I do just to see what this is. Just saying it's undergoing do not force entry, so I'm not going to go any further in. But yeah, just a little small building with a fireplace. Oh, let's get out of this. Stinks of poo here. I'm going to have to go wash my boots in that stream. I'm assuming the other room's like that as well. I'm not going through more poo. Oh, actually, it would be quite good to have a look out that window, wouldn't it? Hopefully this stuff's not quite as wet, but it is. Oh no, do I want to go through this? Oh, it's not too bad around here. This bit looks bad though. Oh no. No, I am not getting ankle deep in poo. I'm sure it is a nice view looking out of the window and there, over there, but I'm not going through ankle deep poo to get there. That'd make a nice little house if you renovated it. I mean, it's a bit of a struggle to get here, you'd have to walk here, but lovely stream next to it. And great views looking out. I don't know where this stream goes. As you can see, it's become a lot smaller and then it seems to disappear. Somewhere under the ground, somewhere in there. And then it's just completely dried up when it gets to this point. There we go, joined onto a bit of a track now, so it should be a bit easier going. So I'm nearly back down to the road, and then I've just got like a kilometre along the road back to the car, so I might as well finish off the video here. Honestly, it's been a really good camp. I was a bit nervous last night as the darkness came in and I still wasn't at my camping spot, but after that I feel like I wasn't really that nervous, so I feel like I've made some pretty good progress on my fear of solo while camping. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like or drop a sub, and if you want to watch another one of my videos, click the screen now.